After the celebration ended, something unusual caught the attention of many people. The championship had already been won, the victory parade filled the streets of Manhattan, and fans were celebrating everywhere. The excitement was impossible to ignore, yet one person connected to the entire moment remained completely silent. That silence became one of the biggest talking points. While everyone else was sharing photos, posting messages, and congratulating the team, the person whose name was linked to the project never publicly reacted. Sometimes what someone does not say creates even more discussion than a long interview or social media post. That is exactly what happened here, and many fans began wondering if there was a deeper reason behind it. At first, many people did not think much about the situation. They expected a message to appear sooner or later. They kept checking social media, waiting for a post, a picture, or even a short comment that would explain everything. Days passed, but nothing appeared. As time went on, the silence became harder to ignore. It slowly changed the way people looked at the entire story. Instead of celebrating the success of the record, fans started asking questions about why there had been no public support from someone whose name appeared in the production credits. The New York Knicks had just won the championship, bringing huge excitement across the city. Their victory parade attracted thousands of fans, and the atmosphere was filled with joy. To add to the celebration, an official championship anthem called "The Knicks Won the Chip" was released. The song was expected to become part of the team's historic moment, and the production credits included the name of Swizz Beatz'S. Because of his long history of promoting his own work, many people expected him to proudly celebrate the release. Surprisingly, that never happened. Fans found this unusual because Swizz Beatz'S has always been active when it comes to his music. He often shares old songs, celebrates classic projects, and reminds people about important moments from his career. Even years after releasing a track, he regularly posts about it with excitement. That is why his silence regarding this championship song stood out. There were no reposts, no stories, no interviews, and no public congratulations connected to the record. The lack of promotion quickly became something people could not ignore. As online conversations grew, many fans started creating their own explanations. Some believed Papoose had been treated unfairly, while others blamed Remy Ma for the situation. Social media users searched through old interviews, timelines, and previous posts, trying to find clues that would support their opinions. However, another discussion began attracting attention. According to online rumors, a conversation from a private producer group chat suggested that some industry insiders were surprised to see Swizz Beatz'S listed on the record. These reports have never been officially confirmed, but they added even more curiosity to the story. The timing also made people question what was happening. Although Swizz Beatz'S remained silent about the championship record, he continued posting regularly about other things. He celebrated Alicia Keys, shared moments from the Knicks championship parade, and appeared in photos with several well-known artists. Among those seen together were Remy Ma, Fabulous, French Montana, and Alicia Keys. Fans quickly noticed that Papoose was missing from these public gatherings. Whether that meant anything or not remains unknown, but it encouraged even more speculation online. One theory that spread across social media suggested that Swizz Beatz'S may not have personally created the beat in the traditional way. Some people believe the production might have been licensed, purchased, or arranged through another agreement, allowing his name to appear in the credits without direct involvement in the recording process. There has been no official confirmation of this claim, but many fans discussed the possibility because they felt it explained the silence surrounding the project. In the music industry, a production credit often represents more than just a name on paper. It can also signal support, approval, and a professional connection between the producer and the artist. Because of that, some observers interpreted the lack of public promotion as meaningful rather than accidental. They argue that if someone usually celebrates every important project but chooses not to mention one connected to their own name, people naturally begin wondering why. Another rumor that gained attention involved the reported producer group chat. According to unverified online discussions, several producers who normally hear about Swizz Beatz'S major projects before they are announced supposedly learned about this song at the same time as everyone else. Some reports even claimed that when one person congratulated members of his team, the response suggested the project had not come directly from them. Since none of these conversations have been publicly verified, They should be viewed as speculation rather than established fact. Meanwhile, many people pointed to Remy Ma's strong industry relationships. Over the years, she has built connections through her music career, television appearances, and collaborations with respected artists. Because of those long-standing friendships, it is not surprising to see well-known figures standing beside her during important moments. Support from people like Alicia Keys, Fat Joe, French Montana, and others reflects relationships that have developed over many years rather than overnight success. When fans compared the public attention surrounding Remy Ma's recent projects with Papoose's rollout, they noticed a clear difference. Her releases appeared to receive steady support, while Papoose's championship anthem seemed to generate more questions than celebration. Whether these differences were simply a matter of timing or reflected something happening behind the scenes remains uncertain. Without official statements from the people involved, much of the conversation is based on observation and speculation. Even so, the silence surrounding the record has become one of the most talked about parts of the entire story, showing that sometimes what is left unsaid can attract just as much attention as what is spoken. Fans have already started giving the situation a nickname, calling the releases echo drops, because they feel the excitement around them fades very quickly. Others online have used much harsher words, but many of those comments are too disrespectful to repeat. The growing opinion on social media is that Papoose is not creating a fresh path for himself. Instead, some people believe he is following trends that have already lost their momentum. Whether that opinion is fair or not, it has become a common topic in online discussions. Fans can sense that something feels different, and many believe Papoose is aware of those reactions as well, even if he has chosen not to respond publicly. Looking beyond the rumors, this situation highlights something important about the music business. Talent, great lyrics, and successful songs all matter, but strong relationships often play an even bigger role in building a long career. The people who stand beside you, support your work, answer your calls, and publicly celebrate your success can make a huge difference. Right now, many fans notice that Remy Ma appears to have strong support from several respected names in the industry, while Papoose seems to be standing more on his own. At the same time, there is another side to the story. Some supporters argue that people are reading too much into Swizz Beatz'S silence. They point out that he has many responsibilities, including music projects, business ventures, family life, and other commitments. From their perspective, not posting about a song does not automatically mean there is a problem. That is a reasonable argument. However, others respond by saying that Swizz Beatz usually celebrates the major projects he works on, especially those connected to New York and important cultural moments. Because of that history, many people continue asking why this championship anthem received no public recognition from him. While no one outside those involved knows the real answer, the discussion has grown into something much bigger than a single song. It has become a conversation about influence, loyalty, and the value of long-term relationships in the hip-hop industry. At this point, many fans believe Remy Ma appears to be strengthening relationships across the music industry, while Papoose seems to be standing a little farther away from that circle. That does not mean Papoose lacks talent. In fact, very few people question his ability as a rapper. He has always been respected for his lyricism, clever wordplay, and strong mixtape catalog. During the height of the mixtape era, he earned a reputation as one of the most skilled artists in the game. He also attracted major attention when reports surfaced about his record deal with Jive Records, which was said to be worth around $1.5 million. At that time, his future looked incredibly bright. However, as often happens in the music industry, attention does not last forever. Trends change, new artists arrive, and the spotlight eventually moves on. Once that spotlight fades, an artist often depends on more than musical talent. Long-lasting careers are usually supported by strong friendships, trusted business partners, and people who continue offering support even when the headlines disappear. Many fans feel that this is exactly what they are seeing today. They notice that whenever Remy Ma is involved in a project or event, several well-known names seem willing to stand beside her. People often point to artists such as Swizz Beatz'S, Alicia Keys, Fat Joe, French Montana, and others who have publicly shown support over the years. That visible backing has become part of the conversation surrounding her recent success. To be fair, it would be wrong to suggest that Papoose has no connections in the industry. He has worked with respected artists throughout his career, and has built relationships of his own. However, during the recent Knicks championship celebration, many people noticed a difference in public support. In today's social media world, appearances matter. Fans often judge situations based on who appears in photos, who shares posts, and who publicly celebrates important moments. Those visible actions can leave a lasting impression. One particular photo shared by Swizz Beatz'S became a topic of discussion online. The picture showed several familiar faces enjoying the celebration, including Remy Ma, Alicia Keys, and French Montana. Some fans noticed what looked like an empty space beside the group and began creating theories about it. They wondered whether someone else was originally expected to be there. No explanation was ever given, and nothing officially confirmed those ideas. Still, the image sparked countless conversations because people tend to search for hidden meanings in carefully selected public posts. Another detail that caught attention was the timing. Swizz Beatz'S celebration posts appeared around the same period that Papoose's Knicks anthem was entering streaming platforms. While the celebration content received public attention and promotion, many people noticed that the anthem itself did not receive similar recognition from Swizz's social media accounts. This difference led fans and media outlets to question whether the silence meant anything. Of course, no one outside those directly involved knows the real reason, so any conclusions remain speculation. Support from an influential producer can have a major impact in the music business. A simple repost or public endorsement may encourage radio stations, DJs, playlist editors, bloggers, and fans to pay closer attention to a song. Because of that influence, many observers wondered why this particular record did not receive the same public backing that Swizz Beatz has given to many other projects throughout his career. Some people also asked whether discussions like this unfairly mix personal relationships with business decisions. That is an understandable concern. However, the discussion is mostly focused on public actions rather than private lives. Nobody outside the people involved knows what happens behind closed doors. The only information available comes from interviews, social media activity, and other public appearances. Based on those visible moments, some fans believe Swizz Beatz has shown stronger public support for one side than the other. In the entertainment world, professional decisions are often influenced by factors such as long-term partnerships, future opportunities, trust, business strategy, and career growth. Producers at Swizz Beatz'S level usually make careful choices about the projects they promote. Many fans believe those decisions are rarely random. From the outside, Remy Ma's recent projects appear to be gaining steady attention, while Papoose's anthem has not created the same level of momentum. Whether that changes in the future remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. In the music industry, momentum often plays a major role in deciding which projects receive the biggest spotlight. This situation highlights an important truth about the music business. Success is not built on sympathy or emotions alone. Artists and producers who have stayed successful for many years usually make careful decisions based on long-term strategy. Many fans believe that, at least from what has been seen publicly, Swizz Beatz appears to be putting more of his attention toward Remy Ma and the people around her. Whether that is intentional or simply a coincidence is something only those involved truly know. However, the pattern has become difficult for many people to ignore. Looking at everything from the outside, fans have noticed that Swizz Beatz has not publicly promoted Papoose's Knicks anthem on social media. At the same time, he has openly celebrated moments involving Remy Ma, Alicia Keys, and New York's championship celebrations. Those public actions have led many people to believe that his support seems stronger on one side than the other. While this does not prove anything, it has certainly created plenty of discussion among fans, bloggers, and people who closely follow the hip-hop industry. If that interpretation is accurate, then the conversation goes far beyond one song. In hip-hop, relationships often become part of an artist's public image. Producers, collaborators, and longtime supporters all influence how people view an artist's position in the industry. When a respected producer publicly celebrates other projects while staying silent about a record carrying his own production credit, people naturally begin asking questions. DJs, radio stations, playlist editors, promoters, media outlets, and fans all pay attention to those small details. Once people believe they see a pattern, it becomes difficult to change that perception. At the same time, it is important to remember that no one outside the people involved knows what is happening behind the scenes. Silence does not always mean rejection. Sometimes it simply reflects busy schedules, private conversations, or professional decisions that have not been shared publicly. In many cases, a single phone call or honest discussion can repair relationships and open new opportunities. Careers in the music industry can change much faster than people expect, especially when experienced professionals decide to work together again. This story also continues because the Knicks championship celebration is not just one event. More appearances, interviews, performances, and social media posts are still expected. Every new public moment gives fans another chance to observe who supports whom. As long as people keep noticing those details, the conversation will continue. Whether the current silence carries a deeper meaning or is simply being misunderstood remains uncertain. Until more information becomes public, much of the discussion will remain based on observation rather than confirmed facts, leaving fans to watch closely for whatever happens next.